Hello everyone, welcome to Kaylee College of Commerce. I, Professor Sneha Hiremat, would like to explain the concept of coordination. What is coordination? Coordination is the process by which a manager synchronizes the activities of different departments towards the achievement of a common goal. As we have discussed earlier regarding the functions of management as well as the levels of management, this coordination brings a synchronization among all the activities of different departments. It is tying a knot with other functions of management. It is treated as a separate function of management. Here, coordination is the process or it is the force that binds all the other functions of management. Here, coordination is treated as the essence of management for achieving harmony among individual efforts towards the accomplishment of group goals. It is that common thread that runs through all the activities to ensure that continuity in the working of the organization exists. It is implicit and inherent in all the functions of an organization. Coordination is a continuous attempt of every manager. Coordination is balancing and keeping together the team by ensuring suitable allocation of tasks to the various members and seeing that the tasks are performed with harmony among the members themselves. It is a pervasive and inherent in all the process of the organization. That is, it is common and it is universal in nature. Next, coordination is called as the essence of management. Why? Because this is needed in all the management functions, that is in planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. In planning, coordination is required between overall plan of the organization and the departmental plans, as well as for the objectives and the available resources. For example, coordination between production department plans and sales department targets should match, should coordinate, should balance, and that balancing and keeping together can be done only with the help of coordination. So thus it is required in planning to balance the departmental plans. Next, that is organizing. Here, in organizing, coordination is required. First of all, organizing means collection of resources. Coordination is required in collecting the resources because here to match between the resources and the activities that has to be performed. For assigning the authority, responsibility, and accountability. Let's understand with the help of example. If the finance manager is given authority to raise funds, he should also be given the responsibility to manage funds efficiently. So thus there is a balance here between the authority given and the responsibility vested to the finance manager. So thus this coordination is helping to balance this. Next is staffing. In staffing, coordination is required. It is required between the skills of the workers and the jobs assigned to them, as well as for the efficiency of the workers and compensation. Let's understand with the help of example. An employee qualified as MBA in finance should generally be given work of finance nature. So this coordination is helping manager to find the right person for the right job by balancing between the qualification that is required for the post and the person that has to be appointed as an employee and what qualification he is having. So this coordination is balancing between the two. Next is directing. Directing, as already discussed, directing means manager influences the human behavior. Manager leads, motivates, communicates with the employees or the subordinates. Thus, coordination is required to balance. That is, a manager, if he instructs the subordinates, motivates them, and also supervises their work in order to balance between or among the orders, instructions, and suggestions that has to be given. So this coordination should be balanced between superior and the subordinates. Next, that is controlling. As we have seen, controlling means here a standard performance will be compared with the actual performance. Thus, coordination is required in order to compare and equalize with that of standard performance and actual performance. If there are any variations, corrections of deviations, and achievement of objectives. For example, if the actual output falls short of planned target, then corrective action must be taken to ensure that plans coordinate with the actual performance. Coordination is needed at all the levels. As discussed before, there are 3 levels: top level, middle level, and lower level. Top level needs coordination because to integrate activities of organization as well as for the accomplishment of goals. Here, coordination is needed to link the activities for the accomplishment of goals. In case of middle level, coordination is required. Why? Because it is that force which is integrating the efforts of different sections and subsections. In the lower level, coordination is necessary because to coordinate the activities with workers as well as among the workers to ensure that the work is done as per the plan. Finally, it can be concluded that coordination is concerned with all the functions and the levels of management. Therefore, coordination is termed as essence of management. It is the common thread that runs through all the activities. Nature or features or characteristics of coordination. Here, the coordination is integrating group efforts. Coordination is unifying unrelated or diverse interests into a purposeful work activity. It is giving a common focus to the group efforts to ensure that their performance is as per the plan. Next, coordination ensures unity of action. Coordination aims at achieving unity of actions in realization of a common purpose. It acts as the binding force between departments and ensures that all efforts are focused towards achieving organizational goals. Thus, this coordination ensures unity of action. Next, coordination is a continuous process. As already been told, that process means which is including a series of action that is taken for the achievement of a goal. Hence, coordination is called as a continuous process. Why? Because it is never ending process, as it is need is felt at each and every step in the organization. It begins at the planning stage and continues till controlling. Coordination is an all pervasive function, as coordination is needed in all the departments and at all the levels because of interdependence of various activities. Interdependence of various activities. Why? Because each and every activity performed in the organization is dependent on the other activity. That is, production can be done only when the raw materials are available. Hence, it depends on the purchase department. And to purchase raw materials, it depends on the finance department to purchase. And finance department can be running only if there is revenue for that, that is from the sales department, and sales can be made only if marketing achieves its target by selling the products or services. Hence, it is called as interdependence of various activities. If there is any lack of coordination in any department or at any level, that leads to overlapping of activities and chaos. So, coordination is a necessity to bring harmony and integration of activities. Coordination is not only the responsibility of top level or middle level or operational level, it is the function of every manager, and no one can avoid this responsibility. Top level managers need to coordinate with their subordinates to ensure that the overall policies for the organization are duly carried out. And middle level coordinates with both top level as well as the first line managers. Operational level management coordinates the activities of its workers to ensure that work proceeds are according to plans. Coordination is called as a deliberate function, a purposeful function. Why? Because a manager has to coordinate the efforts of different people in a conscious and a deliberate manner. Coordination does not occur spontaneously, nor can it be achieved by force. It's a deliberate function. Importance of coordination. Coordination is very important. Why? Because the first reason is growth in size. With increase in size of the organization, number of employees also rises. Here, the coordination helps for the harmonization of individual goals as well as for the organizational goals. It reconciles the differences in approach, in timing, in efforts, or in interest. Individuals who come from different backgrounds with difference in interest, habits of work, and goals, at times it may become very difficult to integrate their efforts and activities. It becomes necessary to ensure that all individuals work towards the common goals of the organization. Therefore, for organizational efficiency, coordination helps to harmonize individual goals and organizational goals. Next, for the functional differentiation. In an organization, activities and functions they are frequently divided into departments, divisions, or sections. All these departments may have their own objectives, policies, and their own style of working. Each department aims to achieve its own objective in isolation from others. It often leads to clash of interest between the various departments. Hence, because of this functional differentiation, coordination helps to synchronize the activities of these departments so that they can proceed together in a single direction instead of working as independent units. Next is for the specialization. Due to increasing complexities of modern technology and diversity of tasks, a number of specialists are hired. Specialists usually think that they only are qualified to evaluate, judge, and decide according to their professional criteria. They do not take any advice or any suggestion from others in matters pertaining to their area of specialization. It often leads to conflict amongst different specialists as well as others in the organization. Thus, this coordination helps to reconcile differences in approach, interest, or opinion of the specialists. Thank you all.